Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. If you're new around here, I am Bobby. If you're accustomed being here, what's up? So, I've never done like a video like this before, but I was kind of inspired by Maximilian Dude where he did like his top five. Well, not he had like a top five, but he also had like all of the games that he may have played during the year and he enjoyed. So what I'm going to do, I'm gonna just run through the games that I liked during the year or the ones that I played during the year. Now, it isn't particularly games that were released during this year, but it was games that I looked to play during this year. And well, this year I think I played a lot of games. I experimented with a lot of different types of games, and I think that it was a real good time, right? So, let's look at my list. So, and I'm looking at a paper. So, if you think that my VTuber is looking down a little bit sometimes, it's because I may be looking at the paper with my list. Because I made a list. I made a physical list. So, first off, on my channel, I would have played like a couple of these games, which I will mention. So, some of them I may put in like a little bit of footage here and there of me playing those games. Not all of them I'll have it because some of these games I kind of just played for myself and I had a lot of fun. Okay, so the first one that I have here that I played, this is in no particular order. I played Mario Kart 8 this year. I played a lot of it this year. Well, last year. Yeah, I played a lot of it in 2025 last year and I really liked it. I typically don't like driving in video games. I suck at it, but I feel like I was gradually learning how to play Mario Kart and how to do certain things, and I enjoyed it for that, right? Because I myself wanted to get better and I wanted to, like, I don't know, just get better and feel better while I was playing it. Like, it was a personal choice, right? Then I revisited Tomb Raider because I love the three Tomb Raider games that came out. And I can't wait for the other two that gonna drop like this year and maybe next year. I revisited Tomb Raider. That was mostly for stream because I started back streaming, and the game that I felt most comfortable with or that I really identify with, I guess, was the Tomb Raider. So I played that and I love it. I what I would give to experience Tomb Raider again for the first time. So whoever's playing that game for the first time, just know that I am so jealous because I love that game. Next, I played Ragnarok, or I started playing Ragnarok last year because it was a Christmas present from Doughboy. Shout out Doughboy. And I I 100% the first one. So when I really get into playing it, because I haven't finished it yet, I do intend on completing it and 100% in it again, right? But that was such it so far it is so good. The story so good, the cinematic amazing, right? I also went back to Cyberpunk this year because one, I miss driving around the city, which is again weird for me because I don't like driving in video games, but I miss driving in the city and I miss the whole world of Cyberpunk. So that's why I went back to it. Also, I made a new character, a male character, because I wanted to shoot my shot at Panam. If you know, you know, right? Next, we have Peak. I played a lot of Peak. I made, and it caused me to make a lot of friends, which is something that I am not good at. It's something that I wish I was better at, to be honest. And it's something that I was very happy that we played Peak together. At least that's what it meant to me. It probably didn't mean that to them, but that's what it meant like for me. Next, we also played Crash Out Crew by the same some of the people who did Peak. That was also a really good game, but it was a demo, and I think the full game is supposed to come out sometime during this year. Next was Dispatch. You all know how much I love Dispatch. I love a good story based game, and Dispatch did that for me. this year I have to catch up on my Life is Strange games because I am behind. I haven't played the second one, which is with the brothers, and I have not played the very last installment because I know that another game was announced recently, and this is following the story of Chloe and Max. And before I even touch that, I want to complete the series. So, yeah, Dispatch kind of opened back up my love for narrative based games, which I've always liked. Next, I had TCG Card Shop. That, you see, that or any other simulator game that I played during this year was Chef's Kiss. I love simulator games. I love the idea of building something from the ground up and raking in the profit. I know it's just a game, but that's how I feel like about those types of games. And that's what's keep me going. I play this a lot on stream as well. I also played Good Pizza, Great Pizza on stream, which I have so much hours in that game. It is a little embarrassing because all you do is make pizzas and decorate the cafe. But I love that game. Anybody who is into like simulator game, it's available for PC and it's available for mobile. If you just want something to pass the time while you're watching Netflix or something like that, like if you have a double monitor setup like me, I would have Good Pizza, Great Pizza on one screen, and then on the next screen, I'll be watching The Mandalorian. So that's usually what my setup would be like when I'm off stream playing this game. And I love this game so much. Next, we had Hades 2. I love Hades 1, so Hades 2 was such a great experience. Like, seriously, they took all of the things that they wanted to improve on from the first game and they just hit it out of the park for Hades 2. It's one of those games that yes, we were playing it in early access, but when the actual game launched and you saw how much content that they still had to include into the game, I felt like it was so worth being in early access for so long, you know? That was very, very worth it to me. That's how I felt. Next, we had Schedule 1. Schedule 1 is similar to how I feel about Good Pizza, Great Pizza, or TCG Card Shop. Schedule 1 is one of those games where you just lock in, you build it from the bottom, and you watch your empire just grow. Like, seriously. Because my Schedule 1 like save file was from since the demo, and I did a lot during the demo, and then I bought the actual game, and when I transferred my save, it was, and then I continued playing, it was one of those experiences. And it's the same thing like what I said with TCG or Good Pizza, Great Pizza. I'll have it on one screen while I watch something else, or I'll have a bunch of music pumping and I'll be playing Schedule 1. Schedule 1 is one of those games that I really did like a lot. Next, we have It Takes Two, which Doughboy and I have not finished as yet. Doughboy, I'm looking at you. We need to finish this game because I would like to play Split Fiction with you. If you're not Doughboy, you can ignore this message, but this is specifically for him. We need to play out this game so we could play Split Fiction together. End of message. Next, we had Crime Scene Cleaner. Crime Scene Cleaner, again, simulator game, was a game that I initially did not know about, but because I watch a lot of Kenji, he loves this game, and I was like, what's so special about the game? And then I watched him play it, and I saw the concept of the game, and I fell in love with it as well. I do intend to play more of it this year, which I will, right? I will play more of it. I want to finish it. They have some very unique stages that they included, I think, in some of the updates, and I would like to continue it. So I do like that game. Next, we have Poppy Playtime Chapter 4. Now, the rest, some of these will be like the horror games that I played for Halloween this year. Not this year, last year, sorry. I'm still a little sick, right? I'll see how much editing I actually do in this one, but I'm still a little sick. So we have Poppy Playtime Chapter 4, which I think was such a big installment in that series. It was so much content, and the game just like it just built that narrative like right on top of each other, and it was such an engaging game to play, story wise, characterization wise. It was amazing. I really, really enjoyed Poppy Playtime, and next month I do want to play the new game. For sure, for sure, for sure. I am playing that next game because I want to see where it goes. And also, I want to see what the prototype looks like because we got a little hint that we will actually get to see him. So, I am very, very excited for that. Okay, next on the list, we have, well, this was a mystery game for a while because I wasn't allowed to tell people I was playing it, but Hollow Knight. Now, I didn't play a lot of Hollow Knight because, as I said, computer crash, lost my save. But I am going to like start over because Doughboy and I share games on Switch because we're part of a family plan. I am going to borrow the game and I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna start over and I'm gonna play it. So if you get some Hollow Knight content on the channel or even on streams, this is why. Right? A game that I thought I would never like, a game that I thought that I would never play. Not gonna lie, it is frustrating, but the game is quite nice as well. Right? Next we have Parasocial. Parasocial was one of the scariest games I played this year. Well, last year. And Chiller's Arts always have that effect on me. Because the battles was terrifying. And now Parasocial is so scary. Especially the fact that I am a VTuber, right? And I never mentioned this before, but there was a situation last year where some people were being, I would say, fast, and they did find out about, they don't know everything about my identity and stuff, but they found out like what I look like and stuff because they went looking, right? Now, I was angry about it for some time. I did feel some type of way, right? Right now, I'm still a little irritated by it, but it's not a big deal. So, that little thing kind of scared me. So, I can't imagine um, going through what the girl went through in the game Parasocial. I find it hit way too close to home, and I was scared. Genuinely, I was scared for her. Because the only reason why I don't really have my identity out there is because I work from home, meaning that I am on the net and I have to interact with people for my job. So therefore, I use a VTuber so that those things don't get crossed. Right? Now there are one or two people that would know that I do content creation on the side and I have a VTuber, but those are people that already knew me before I started this. You understand what I mean? But that's the reason why I don't. A lot of people ask, sorry, a lot of people ask me like in chat and it irritates me, right? But that's the reason. That's just the reason, right? I like to keep things separate. That's how I am as a person. Next game on this list was RE Village, right? Resident Evil Village. I know I am going to finish that game, right? I would love to finish that game soon. Maybe I may finish that game sometime in February or March. Possibly, yeah. I don't know. But that game is really good. It's really, really good. I really enjoyed like fighting through the castle, going through the dollhouse, which was creepy as hell because I hate dolls, right? I think I have where I reach. We are now in the swamp. We are now like in the swamp area, right? So I have to do like that section of the game still. But don't worry, I will be back and I will come back to that game. But I still like that game. Next we have Against My Will Mario Party. Doughboy kinda disinvigor me to play this game even though I hate the game. honestly. I don't like Mario Party, but I played it. Um, I mostly enjoy playing it like with my nieces and my nephew because they like playing it. But to say that I like playing Mario Party, I do not. I don't like the game, but it's on the list because I did play it this year, well last year, right? And the last one is Just Dance. I played a lot of Just Dance last year because I love Just Dance, right? Just Dance is it brings back a little bit of, I think, nostalgia for me because when I was younger and I would go to the arcade, um they would have like the Dance Dance Revolution machines, and I loved Dance Dance Revolution a lot. Also, growing up, I was a dancer, and I used to dance for school, and like I never danced in like competitions, like, but I used to dance for school, and we had like big competitions every year in schools, but not outside of school. I never danced like competed that way, but I always loved dance, and dance was always a real big part of my life as a person. So when I was playing Dance Revolution in the arcades when I was a child, I feel like that was also very, very enjoyable to me. So when I started playing Just Dance, it brought back that kind of joy. That's why I really do love Just Dance. Okay, so now I'm gonna break it down to my top five, right? Now, this is in no particular order. I'm just gonna tell you that it is put together like by category. So I chose like the best, I would say, the best multiplayer game that I played, the best narrative based game that I played, things like that, right? So I kind of put it in that category, right? So my top five, and I'll have one honorable mention. My top five would be Mario Kart 8 because I'm learning how to drive. Then Peak because I felt like I played a lot, and I also made a lot of friends. Dispatch because duh. Then Hades 2 because I was never really a fan of the roguelike type genre, but Hades 2 or Hades as well made me love that kind of genre, right? The dungeon crawling, um, roguelike type games. Hades helped me to appreciate and love that genre of game. So that's why I said this year I wanted to play more genres of games, and I think that I did, right? Um, Parasocial in the horror department, I felt like Parasocial was terrifying, and I love everything about the game, but it terrifies me. It scared me a lot, right? Now, the honorable mention that I do have that is not on this list is Overwatch 2, right? I played Overwatch 2 before last year, but I played a good amount of it. Well, I got back into it starting this year because I like shooters and hero shooters or just shooters in general, but I am not that great at them, and I've been trying to get a little bit better at it. And also my net is a huge obstacle when playing those games, but I always do try to, try my best and be impactful for my team, right? But I love Overwatch 2, and hopefully during this year I do want to play a bit more of it and get a little bit better at it because I enjoy the game. And the way how I see it with video games is once I'm enjoying a game, I good. Is when it starts to become unenjoyable or not fun is when I would stop. That's how I feel about like video games. So another honorable mention that I did not put in, I mean, I said that it was going to be one honorable mention, which was Overwatch 2, but another honorable mention was Monster Hunter Rise. Now, I never expected that I would like Rise. I played the demo and I was not that impressed by it. But when I actually started playing the game late last year, like maybe in December ish, I really I really do like the game, and I think that it brings back a lot of feelings that I had when I played Monster Hunter World. World, in my opinion, is still a better game, but I still think that Rise has something very special about it, and I am having so much fun because I'm still playing it presently. I'm having so much fun playing Rise right now, and I can't wait to see what type of monsters they're gonna throw at us. Because last night we fought something called, I don't even know his real name. They just called it Steve, and Steve whooped us. So yeah, but that's the whole point of the game. You get knocked down, you build better again, and you roll for the monster again. That's just part of the game. So I love Monster Hunter Rise. So this was my top games of 2025. You can tell me about your games or your top games for last year, the games that you enjoyed playing, the games that you love. I would be interested to know about them in the comments below. And if you like the video, be sure to like the video, and I'll see you guys in my next video. So, bye.